Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So in today's video I'm here to test out a couple of new products. I've picked up a couple of things here and there, which is not a full face of makeup, but I really wanted to film something different today because I would have just filmed another eyeshadow palette look, and I thought today let's incorporate a couple of my new products together. I did do a little poll on my Instagram asking if people wanted me to test them out individually or all together, and pretty much everyone just said do it all together. So there isn't a full face. There's about 3 or 4 things that I'm using which I have used on camera before, but not a lot. So I've already put on well, nothing special but my rosacea cream, so that is the only thing that's on my face at the moment, just to kind of talk about what I'm putting on next. So the first thing I'm going to kind of use on camera is the NYX Pore Filler Targeting Stick, and I don't think this is a primer, but this is something that I feel is going to help me because I have really big pores. I have really emphasized pores because I don't know if it's because of my sensitive skin or anything, but yeah, when I put on anything on my face, they just like stand to attention. So I was kindly gifted this by nyxcosmetics, who I have mentioned they do send me free things occasionally when I do things on their app. If you haven't heard about this app, I don't know how you kind of get invited to it. I was sent an email, and so I was quite lucky to do that. And obviously in exchange for free items, I give my opinion. This is not, I'm not been told to make this video or anything, so I'm just going to use it. I have used it once already. I think I used it off camera and it is pretty nice. The only issue that I have at the moment is that it's kind of fallen out of the kind of little, yeah, right there, it's fallen out, but we're gonna go for it because it still works really. So I am gonna just kind of roll it up slowly and just put it in my kind of T-zone areas. So a lot of my pores tend to be on my forehead, around my cheeks, so I am going to just target those areas as this says it will do. So I'm just going to put that in a couple of places to see if it does anything. I'm not the kind of person to notice things, so if it does work then that's great. But one thing that I do like is how soft it is on my skin. I don't think it is a primer, but I just think it's a step that you can take to help towards your pores being a little bit more controlled. So around here my pores are very emphasized and I can still see them, so it's not like this has been its only goal is to like get rid of them, because I don't think they get rid of them, they just help kind of reduce them. So we'll see how it settles into the skin for just a moment. I don't have a new kind of foundation or anything, so I'm going to go in with my itcosmetics CC cream because I think I've only used this like once or twice on my camera, and I feel like I should use it because I've wanted to try it for so long, and then when I finally got it I was very hit and miss about it. So I feel like if I give it another go, maybe it will change my mind. But yeah, I haven't filmed in a few days. Today is Saturday, so it's the weekend, yay. I was supposed to film Friday morning, but I have started my the time of the month, and so I have not been in like the best of moods, or been in I've been in a lot of pain really. I suffer from really bad pains, so I didn't film yesterday, which is fine because no one's counting on me to upload and film a video. But I feel like to not upload on a Saturday is a bit different for me sometimes, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, this video is pretty much going to come out on Sunday, so yeah, at least I tend to have them in the weekends. But because I mostly film during the weekday, they always come out at random. But like I said, at the end of all my videos I just say whenever I get a chance I film which is very true, because it's just however I'm feeling. And of course this is not my full-time job, so this is just literally like a little hobby that I have. which I'm still loving and really appreciating people watching. So thank you if you do watch and if you have subscribed and all that shabam. So you're awesome, thank you. So yeah, this is the CC cream going on. I think what I kind of thought about my initial reaction was that it wasn't as amazing as everyone was saying it is, and I still stand by that. But just because it's a CC cream though, so I probably shouldn't be too harsh on it. And I've come to realise that CC creams are not initially supposed to be like a foundation. They're kind of like not a tinted moisturiser, but like a foundation that is meant to give you lots of moisture and a bit of cover. And this is, again, is fine. The only reason it's looking quite decent is because my rosacea has been looking like, you know, it has gone down so much. But I think for I am going to add a concealer, so I'm going to add the Lasting Perfection Stretch Concealer, which is so good. I love this, and you can actually use this as an eye primer also, because it is listed on there, so it's not just like you're not supposed to do that. Well, you can do that because they said you can. So I'm just going to take some on my brush and I'm just going to add it in the places that need it, because tired, man, I'm tired. So it's been a very long week. It's been yeah, my moods have been quite good recently, but I'm still like I think most people, trying to just get on with everything that's happened with like lockdown, and just, I've mentioned it before that I'm trying to find a new job as well, so I'm trying my best to keep positive and like, you know, I will find something. I'm not gonna be unemployed by November, but I'm the kind of person that wants to get it done sooner than later, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm not like waiting for something to happen because I need to get my butt into gear. So that's one thing that I'm kind of worried about. But yeah, another Lasting Perfection thing by Collection. This is not a full video of Collection, I promise you, but this is just a really nice powder and I haven't used it in a while. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to find a new job really. I've had a couple of interviews here and there, so I'm waiting to hear what's happening. I've had a lot of rejections, which is standard in most places. Like, you're not gonna get every job you applied for, which is, you know, would be a miracle. But oh god, one thing I hate about these powders, they're so messy. But yeah, one thing I have learned from, you know, working for a very long time is you're gonna get a lot of rejections, no matter how good you feel you are for that job, because they're always going to find someone who is just as better, and that's okay. You know, there's a job out there for you. If you are struggling to find a job right now, you will find it. You just have to take your time with it, because I'm always in a rush, and you know, I haven't learnt to not be in a rush, but you know, you have to take your time sometimes. So yeah, that's my philosophical moment for you right there. So I'm actually going to go on to a new product now, and this is something I'm so excited about. I've waited so long to try this, and I think it was last week last Friday Elf did I think they're saying like every Friday for a month or something, they're doing free delivery on anything. So I finally picked up their Putty Bronzer. I'm so happy. I've waited so damn long. I've been looking in Boots, they haven't had them. I've been trying to see if there's anything else on the Elf website to purchase to maybe bulk up my basket a bit, so I don't have to pay full price on shipping. But yeah, they were doing free shipping, so I thought let's do this, and I picked up another blush duo, which I'm going to be using in a moment. What shade did I get? Because I completely forgot. Tan Lines. So this is technically the lightest shade. There is a shade before, but that looks more grey toned, and I'm not really going to be using that. So I'm going to be using this. I'm using a kind of angle stippling brush to kind of get into my the area that I need to use. So I'm just gonna see if I can get this. I'm taking a small amount because, again, I've heard these are very pigmented, so And because I don't know what I'm doing still when it comes to bronzers, I'm taking it easy. So I'm not going to overload it. You can see that's pretty nice so far. I think I have everything that is putty form in elf now, so I might do a video using those products. So I might do another elf video very soon, which is good enough for me because I love elf products. So this so far is looking fine. I don't know if you can see on here, but yeah, you guys know I don't really bronze that much, but whenever I get a chance to, I want to try and use a new bronze. That's taken off my makeup. I don't know if I'm using like the wrong brush or however, but it's gonna blend it in as much as I can. I've not seen many people talk about these. I mean, the usual people that I watch haven't really spoken about this, so I hope I'm using it in the best capacity, but I've heard so many good things about this, and I believe it's only £6, so again, pretty damn good for elf prices. And you do get quite a lot, like it is all the way down. So some products you see that aren't always like a full bottle or full something, but this is genuinely like full, so it's pretty good. So kind of thinking about how my forehead is looking, pretty good. I think it's a very buildable bronzer. The only issue is that when you do put it on somewhere like your cheeks, it might take off your foundation, so might have to be a bit careful with that one. But if you just blend it in slowly, I think it might be okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. Like I said, I will do another video with all the putty thingies, so watch out for that soon. So yeah, let's go into the duo. Sorry, I have used another one which I believe is in the shade Lychee, and this one is in the shade Watermelon. So if you haven't seen these before, these are amazing. So these are essentially a matte blush and a highlighter. Sometimes they can be shimmer blushes as well, and they are very nice, but it's up to you obviously if you want a shimmer in your blush. And then the highlighters tend to be really great as well. I think these are still £3, so I highly recommend that if you want to try an elf blush, then I would definitely recommend this. Okay, so we're just going to go into the blush first, and this seems to be a little bit darker in the pan, but we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna build it up. So the Lychee one that I used was quite was a little bit darker than what I normally go for, but it was quite pigmented, so it's quite nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if you like, that's a lot of blush. I like to use a lot of blush because I like it to be just out there, to be honest. That's the type of blush that I tend to go for, which is just a personal preference, but that's looking really nice. It's kind of glowing really well. So let's go on to the highlighter just here, and I do like the highlighter in the other pan as well. Oh yeah, that's £3, man. This is it's good. And like I mentioned, I love their little quads as well, their eyeshadow quads, so good. I wish they would come out with more shades, but I think what they've come out with is quite a lot of shades already, so yeah, they probably won't come out with anything anytime soon, but they are very nice. Let's go on to Eyeshadow Palette, and this is from a brand that I've only tried one product from, so I'm always on the lookout for like new brands to test out, or new companies to buy from, and there is a website called Beauty Box by Tammy that I discovered, and essentially what they are, they sell mystery boxes for brands. And you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of like mystery boxes or subscription boxes, but this is essentially like a lucky dip. So they had a sale on, actually. I think they had one product that I'm going to use later. They're like, oh, you can get a mystery item for £5, and then there's another brand that they had a mystery box for £10, and you get obviously like a value of the product up to £10. So I decided to get a Juvia's Place. I'm so excited. and I got an eyeshadow palette, which is amazing because they actually have quite a lot of Juvia's Place products on their website. And if you really want to try Juvia's Place and you haven't, Juvia's Place are not available really in the UK. They used to be available on Beauty Bay, but for some reason they're not available anymore. So if you really want to try it and you don't want to pay maybe any customs, I would definitely check out Beauty Box by Tammy because they have a lot of stuff on there. They also have Colourpop, which is a product that I'm going to be using later. So if you don't want to, like me, you tend to hold back on wanting to spend $60 on free shipping or wanting to pay $10, $12 shipping, Beauty Box by Tammy has a lot of Colourpop stuff, and they always have like kind of some kind of discount on, and it is legit stuff. So yeah, let's talk about this palette. So this is the Chocolates by Juvia's palette. I love their packaging, is just insane. I do already have the Berries eyeshadow palette, which I purchased a long time ago, which I have tried on this channel many times, and I absolutely love it. The pigmentation on it is insane. So yeah, this is kind of just a very nice dark nude type of palette, which I'm happy about because I rarely try shades like this, and so I thought today is going to be the perfect day. They don't have any shade names on there, which is fine. It's not always a big issue for me, but sometimes it'd be nice to kind of go, this is the shade blah and blah, but there's not. So I'm going to start off with a transition shade, which is this one, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid. I do have what's it called, the concealer, stretch concealer, but I'm just gonna pat that down so it's not looking nasty. But yeah, Juvia's Place, I mean, I was so annoyed when they came off Beauty Bay. I didn't even notice because I think at the time I had just discovered like the brand, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy more blah blah blah, because some of their big eyeshadow pan palettes look amazing and I've only ever heard good things about their products, and then they just are not on there anymore. It's so frustrating when you discover these brands and they're like, yeah, bye. And I'm always a little bit you know, a bit cynical about maybe ordering from online in America, because I don't know what customs is going to be like, because sometimes customs can be like, oh yeah, you don't have to pay anything, and then sometimes they're like, yeah, you have to pay the same amount of how much you paid, or even more sometimes of how much you paid for the product. And so I'm not really about that. So if people say to me, oh, you know, there's no custom charge, like with the BH Cosmetics, I would be happy to order from America and not it be an issue, but most of the time, nah. So I'm going to go in with this darker shade now, just at the bottom, and that is going to be, oh god, a bit of fallout in this pan, which I guess is okay, but this is a gorgeous chocolate shade. So I'm going to take that and just bring it up. Don't have an eyeliner today, so I'm just going to try and do something to make it a bit more prominent. But yeah, on the Beauty Box by Tammy, they also have the Kim Kardashian makeup as well. They have a lot of brands that you can already get here, like KVD and like Rimmel and Maybelline and stuff like that. But they also have Kaleidos, which is really interesting because they have quite a few palettes that I'm really interested in. And then what else do they have? They have a couple of other brands that I've not actually heard of before, but yeah, I am really excited because I love makeup. Been spending so much money on makeup recently, but the fact that I got this palette, which I believe is normally £12 or £13 in the UK price, for like £10, so I was really happy about that. I mean, any of their eyeshadow palettes I would have been happy with, so it's good. And then the Colourpop thing, that was like so random. They were like, oh, we're doing like a mystery item for £5, and I was like, yeah. Even if I've already got it, I mean, obviously I won't be that happy if I had it, but a lot of the stuff on their website is very it's not a lot of their older stuff, but it's like a mixed bag really. Some of their older stuff and a lot of their newer items as well. So this is looking really dramatic, unintentionally dramatic, but that's the thing. I might have to blend this out a bit because it's very harsh, so I'm just going to just blend it and just hope it doesn't go too much. But okay, I'm not very good with my blending. As you can see, this side is a bit more darker than this side, but it's all good, it's all good. So I might go back in with that first shade, which was the kind of like yellow shade, and just lighten it a tad, if that will work. Just here, just so. All right, that's a bit better. And so now the thing is, the only ones that are left are really dark shades, so I'm probably not going to go in with those. So I feel like I might go in with the shimmer. So there's two shimmers. I feel like I might go in with this one because it is a nice darker shade, and this is unintentional like dark eye look today, but we're good, we're excited. It's almost Halloween, my dude, so you know I am ready. And I love that so many shops have Halloween stuff already, so I might have to go down to my local TK Maxx and see if there's anything. Not that I'll be able to kind of, you know, have them in my background or something, but just kind of have them in my life, which I'm excited, because Halloween is the best. I don't care. I know a lot of people like Christmas, but I don't celebrate Christmas, and yeah, I celebrate Halloween. I celebrate, you know, weird and wonderful and excited. And I might try and do some more makeup horror inspired things this year. I know the ones I did last year were not groundbreaking, but that's because my skills are not that great, but I really enjoy doing the Pennywise ones, so we'll see if I can maybe do a different clown version or something. I'm not the biggest fan of clowns, but we'll see what will happen. So but yeah, going on to this palette, actually amazing. Like, I know I look like half a panda, but I really like the way that this has come out, looking pretty good. I feel like I want to put shade in my inner corner just to make it pop a bit. I might actually use this other shade. It's kind of like a grey tone, but let's see if this will do anything. It can completely make me look more panda-esque, but we're going for it. Oh, that's nice. All right, that's a good choice. Just bring it down just slightly, because I'm not using anything on my under eyes today, so. All right, yeah, it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go in with mascara now, and I'm just gonna go in with my ABH one that I got with when I purchased the Modern Renaissance palette, which I purchased, must have been about 2-3 weeks ago, part of my anniversary gift from my husband. So this came with it, and I was like, let's give this another go, because when I tried it, it was okay. It's not something to write home about, but it's okay. It was a little bit drying, but that's because it's been sitting in the warehouse maybe for a while, or that it's because it's just not that great of a mascara, so that could always be an option. So this is looking all right today. I think the eyes came out pretty well, pretty dramatic, but that's just what I tend to go for, to be honest. Nothing too crazy. And so now we're going on to the lips finally. It's been a bit of a long video, guys, sorry. And yeah, like I mentioned in the mystery box, I got a Colourpop item which was £5. I think they've stopped that now, but occasionally they do have a sale on. So yeah, I got a ultra blotted lip, which I've never tried before. This is in the shade Vitamin. So I'm gonna quickly put this on off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and essentially this lip is meant to be quite sheer, so I don't think it's as pigmented as I was hoping, but it is quite a nice shade. Don't really think it goes with the eye look, but that's okay. I mean, it makes my eyes stand out just a little bit more, but this is my finished look. Please let me know what you think. Some of the new products, let's talk about them quickly. So this palette obviously is a yes. The lip product may be a little bit strange because it's I had to put on 2 coats and it literally is just, it's just kind of there, and it's very matte, so it has dried down my lips quite a bit. Duo, of course, very nice. The Putty Bronzer is nice, but again, be very careful when you put on a foundation because it can kind of move it around a little bit. The pore filler is okay, apart from it breaking and coming out, but it's fine, it didn't go on the floor, so that's all right. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, if you like them. If you don't like them, that's fine. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Do not forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. And I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're having a really good week. I hope you're healthy, happy, and you're safe. And I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.